Feather's wisdom. In a charming little farm surrounded by rolling hills and golden wheat fields, there lived a wise and caring white hen named Feather. Feather was not just known for her pristine white feathers, but also for her kind heart and the valuable lessons she shared with her fluffy little chicks. Feather had a cozy nest in the corner of the barn, where she spent her days clucking happily and keeping a watchful eye over her bustling brood of chicks. Each day, she gathered her chicks around her for a special time she called Feather's Wisdom Hour. One sunny morning, as the golden rays of the sun spilled into the barn, Feather called her chicks together. "Today, my little ones, I have a special lesson for you," she clucked warmly. The chicks chirped excitedly, their tiny beaks wide open in anticipation. Feather began her tale. "Once upon a time, in this very barn, there were chicks just like you. They were always in a hurry, rushing from one corner to another, pecking at this and that without stopping to think." The chicks listened intently, their bright eyes fixed on Feather. She continued, "One day, a wise old owl named Oliver visited our farm. He shared a piece of advice that I've carried with me ever since. He said, in the rush of life, it's important to take a moment to appreciate the seeds we peck and the warmth of the sun on our feathers." Feather paused, allowing her words to sink in. The little chicks looked at each other, curious and eager to learn. Feather then invited them to a special corner of the barn where she had scattered a handful of grains. "Now, my little ones, let's practice Oliver's wisdom. Instead of rushing, let's take our time and savor each grain. Feel the texture, taste the flavor, and appreciate the simple joy of the moment," Feather encouraged. The chicks, following Feather's lead, pecked at the grains with newfound appreciation. They giggled and chirped, realizing that sometimes, the most valuable lessons were hidden in the simplest moments. From that day forward, Feather's Wisdom Hour became a cherished tradition in the barn. Each day, the little chicks gathered around their wise white hen to learn valuable lessons about patience, gratitude, and the beauty of slowing down to appreciate life's simple pleasures. And so, in the heart of the farm, where Feather's lessons echoed through the barn, her little chicks grew into wise and content hens, spreading the seeds of wisdom to future generations. Feather, the caring white hen, had not just taught her chicks about grains and seeds, but had sown the seeds of a joyful and meaningful life that would continue to flourish in the farm for generations to come.